I know I loved it, but I realized that the relationships were so important, and I wanted to be the teacher that I never had before. I didn't have the same connections, and yet I wish I had them. So from that point on, I wanted to make sure that I connect with my students, as on an academic level, but also just on an emotional level as well.
She is great at restorative justice. When she listens to a student, it's to understand instead of just telling them the way it's supposed to be.
It's not punitive. It's not, you are a bad child. It's, you made a mistake. How can we grow from this, and how can we make this right? And that's something really special about her. And she takes that not just, from the yard with social conflicts, but into her classroom too. It's all about growth mindset and helping these students prepare, not just to overcome challenges academically, but to overcome challenges in life.
Try to just build some grit. We're all gonna fall down. We're all gonna fall down from time to time. I think like as educators and adults, we need to, help pick students up, and then also help them have the tools to pick themselves up after, they might fumble from time to time, but it's normal, it's fine.
She takes the time to figure out, okay, if they're not understanding it this way, how else can I show you this material? How else can I support you to help you meet these goals? Because the goals aren't changing. The only thing that's going to change is how we're going to approach it.
She actually really tries to work with the student and find things that the kid can do and make it a little more reasonable.
I think kids leave her classroom feeling proud of themselves and what they can do. So she really does foster the growth within of a student.
Yes, it has been challenging, and yes, we've had to, adapt to new curriculum and new technology and new platforms and all that. But, I think to say the word challenging, there's a negative connotation towards it, right? It's just different.
And when this first started in March, there was nobody I turned to faster than Mrs. Kim, because Mrs. Kim was the one who was going to take this and turn it into a positive and say, okay, we're going to teach our kids how to use Google Suites this year, and this is our opportunity to do it.
My teaching philosophy is the same philosophy I hold for myself, is to just try it. Why not? You're not going to be perfect the first time. You might not get it the second time. It might require a lot of grace and a lot of patience upon yourself, and that's just life. And so that's one thing that I want my students to know, like, it's okay to fail. Failing is evidence of trying, of learning and growing, and as long as you don't stop, that's what really matters.